What is going on, my beautiful people? It is a beautiful sunny day, a little bit on the chilly side. It has been the most Michigan weather that you could possibly ask for this entire week. We started off the week with severe ice storms, followed by tornadoes the next day. And then I think a couple days later, severe rains causing flooding everywhere. It has been the wildest weather week. I only got to go for a short ride on the bike. However, if I can open the door. I have been doing a whole lot of work out here in the shop. You can probably see in the last little video that I did not have a ceiling the last time we were in here. I spent all day yesterday putting up it's 6mm black plastic. It's not perfect. Like there's, you can see there's some seams. But I recruited my friend Tyler, shout out to him, and we went through and put all of this up. So hopefully when I fire, where's that heater right there? When I fire that up, the heat stays in here and it doesn't all just go up there freezing in here. It's I want to say it's around 40 degrees in here right now. So I'm going to get this thing fired up so it can warm up some in here and it's not cold. Everything's cold to the touch. And then I have this shelf over here and we're going to take all of the garbage on the big shelf over here. We're gonna try and organize this up today. I wanna have like all of the tooling and stuff, just this area over here. I want this to be all the working space and to look relatively nice. This is just gonna be for like big parts. So like hopefully we can get back to work on the little tractor over here. I can organize all the parts for this, get this up on the shelf, laid out so I know what to do. That thing has been such a long process. I have completely brain dumped everything. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Today, I wanna talk about why, if you ride a motorcycle, you should do videos, vlogs, I don't care what it is, TikTok, shorts. I spent most of my time so far just doing the shorts. They're fun, they're a good time. However, I think anybody that rides a motorcycle should do videos. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. Let's get the heater fired up and then, we're gonna work on organizing some stuff over here. You're a little bit dirty, can you see? I have like 20 some feet of hose wound up around that. In my last shop, I had to have the propane tank mounted way on the other side of the room. So I bought a super long hose. And now, right here, it doesn't need it, but it takes forever to get the gas all the way from there to it. We make do with what we got, and it works pretty good. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at it. It's so beautiful. You got a hair on you. Stop that. It's a little overwhelming. We have so much stuff there, here, nothing there. This toolbox has begotten kind of a mess. During the winter, I kind of move a lot of my tools from out here to my basement shop because that's always heated and it's always climate controlled. Some of the stuff is moved into the garage. I kind of it sucks, man. Having 3 different areas where you work on stuff, you just kind of like, hey, did I leave that tool here, there? I don't know, it's hard. I'm gonna try to consolidate, especially with summer coming here. We got the ceiling, we can keep it nice out here. We're gonna try to do most of the work out here because with my beautiful lights, it does look pretty good. We'll do cinematic shot. Ready? Cinematic. Look at that. My rug is nice to work on. Doesn't look very good, but hey, it does the job. It does the job. What more could you ask for? I'm gonna move this damn tractor out of the way so we can get to the shelf here. We're gonna lay out everything on the bench and then kind of organize it from there. If I can get my tripod open. Say we go to a little time lapse of me going through and moving all some stuff around. Huh? Tip, almost every size of those little plastic clips of any kind that I found on Amazon. This whole kit here was like $15. It'll probably last me most of my lifetime. But the nice thing about this is whenever you're working on a car or anything with these stupid plastic clips, you can just break them because you got ones to replace it. So when you're going through, instead of trying to be careful and save them, just bust them, just break them. This whole kit, so cheap. It will save you so much time. Also, I have loads of just random hardware here that I don't know. All right, check it out. We're all organized. Look at this. We got the nice little working area over here. That heater right now, the heater over there, see that? With this ceiling, Dude, it's like almost 70 in here, I swear. It's so comfortable. You know, the concrete, that's still a little, that's giving off a lot of cold air, but you know, it's so nice. It's maybe 40 degrees outside. It's nice and toasty in here. I could be out here in a t-shirt. It's comfortable. I love it. This ceiling, for 50 bucks for all this plastic, it's the best decision I've ever made, all right? We got our shelf over here. I'll give you a little tour. Got the shelf over here. I kind of have some like random bolts and nuts in the bottom one, and then some like building equipment, some like hoses and stuff. It's all organized. I'm gonna kind of have these two shelves here open for just like tools. I got like my rib nut gun, a rivet gun, you know, some clamps and some other stuff. Hung up a couple little things back here. It kind of just a little bit of color, a little bit of pop over here in the corner. I'm really hoping that from like the angle over here working on stuff, yeah, look at that. Look how nice that looks. It's got a little bit of color in the background. Everything kind of flows. I think that looks pretty darn good if I do say so. You know, this side over here, still a little ugly, but it's also my kind of just shop. You're gonna have that. Not every corner is gonna be beautiful. We'll get there over time. And then I kind of got my my cabinet over here. Well, not cabinet, but my shelf, which is actually just some pallets and door jams. But this is just gonna be for like big parts. You know, the back corner over here is all of the parts for the Daytona, you know, stock fender, stock exhaust, stuff like that, you know. And then I kind of got some like car parts a little bit over here. I've got like an amp and a sub. This bottom little thingy box, that's what I'm looking for, a box. That's gonna be nice. We're gonna use that just for like scrap steel. You know, I got a guy that kind of likes to collect scrap steel. We're gonna just put it all in there, and then when that's full, we'll give him a ring, he'll come pick it up, and then it's gone. So when we're working on projects, like the mini tractor over here, we'll have a spot to put some scrap steel. I got a little bit of a mess over here in that corner. That's just some like trash. I got a couple cabinets over there. I think my neighbor might take those. So yeah, we're coming along. So let's get into the main topic of today of why I think if you ride a motorcycle, you should make videos. Right, the little chair. We are crooked. I did an awful job at that. If you ride a motorcycle, I think you should make videos. Number one reason of why we're not gonna do it though, necessarily make a job out of it, okay? Yeah, I realize if you become very successful, you know, one of the big guys, you can make money, you can do this, you can make this a career. That's kind of like winning the lottery. Will it happen? Maybe, but we're not doing it because of that. We're not gonna out here, we're not gonna make, you know, try to do viral clips. We're simply documenting. I started doing all this. I started with doing shorts and TikToks, but I started personally when I got a motorcycle because these things are dangerous, man. At any point, you leave the house on one of these, you might not come home. I don't care what kind of bike it is. In the case of something happening, these days we don't really have diaries or anything like that to leave behind. That's kind of what these are. You know, if I go out, God forbid, hit a deer at 140 miles an hour and obliterate myself into nothingness. It's a risk. It's a risk that we all take. My friends, my family, they'll always have these videos. The internet is gonna be forever. I try to upload and do as many things as I can and upload it just for that reason. Something somebody could look back on. Everybody that rides, we all love it. I love it. I'm addicted to it. I want more motorcycles. I want to do more things. I want to collect a bunch of bikes, and that is the goal. That's the goal. And I want to document the whole thing. This whole process is just documenting my thoughts, what I'm doing, what I'm working on, you know, whatever it may be, whatever I'm doing for the week. We're gonna do some more exciting stuff when the weather finally changes. I wish I had moments like that with, you know, friends and family that have passed where I could just like go on and watch, you know, some videos or, you know, bring them back to life. Because a still image or still picture is one thing, but I really think if you can go back and rewatch somebody having fun and enjoying things and doing the great things that they love, it's different, man. It's really different. So that truly right there is my thoughts. I think everybody that rides a motorcycle should make videos. I don't even care if you don't post it. You know, maybe just keep it on your computer. It doesn't matter. You know, document what you're doing throughout your life. You can't be ashamed of your quality starting out. And I mean, to be frank with you, all of our phones now are 8K camera. Like, they're fantastic. You can make some of the highest quality footage with your phone if you get a little creative. But yeah, man, just go out there, just post some stuff or just record some videos. Just document your life. So that way, if anything happens to you out on the road on one of these things, you got something for people to look at. You got something for people to remember you for. A little bit different of a topic today. That's all I got for you guys today. It's been a really busy weekend working on this and working on that. I might be getting a puppy too, so we might be getting a shop dog. Let me know what you guys think. I might try and actually just do like kind of vlogging throughout the week instead of trying to come up with a subject and doing like a big thing. I might still do that, you know, like the Harley video, you know, find a subject and talk about it and do that. But I think it might be kind of fun to just vlog things that I do throughout the week too. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching the video. That's all I got for you today. I think I'm just gonna kind of button some things up around here. But hey, it was good talking to you. I'll catch you next time.